Hello everyone, this is me Satya here and I'm back with another pick a card reading which is going to be what is the future of this connection, whatever connection that you have with a specific someone and you really want to know what is going to be the future of this connection, then this reading is definitely for you. When I say the future of the connection, I would consider it to be the things that's going to come up in the 1 month time from now whenever you're checking this video, because this is a timeless reading. So whenever you check this reading within 1 month time, what's going to happen in this connection, we're going to tap into that. It's not going to be far-fetched future. If the message comes as in it's going to be the ultimate thing that you are going to be together and stuff like that, we are going to know that. But for majority of you, I believe this is going to happen within the coming next few weeks time, maximum for a month time. So yeah, I have 3 piles here: orange pile, pink pile, blue pile. So yeah, pick whichever pile you want to choose to see what is the future of this connection, whatever connection that you have with a specific someone. You can use different piles for different people if you want to, but don't choose different piles for the same person. I'm going to start with pile orange. So let's see, for the people who are choosing the orange pile, let's see what is the future of the connection that you have with that specific someone. But yeah, before I dive into the reading, let me remind you, it's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone out there. So always pick the messages which are resonating and leave the rest. For personal readings, you can always reach out to me on my email ID in the description box. You can also check out the description box for further details on the services that I offer, affirmations. If you want to achieve any target, goal, desire, you can check that service as well that I offer. So yeah, let's dive into the reading. Let's start with the pile orange. Let's see, for the people who are choosing orange pile, what is the future of this connection that you have with a specific someone. Let's see with the tarot first, and then we're going to take the oracle card. Let's see. Strength, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. This is a soulmate connection that you have with a specific someone. It's going to develop. This connection is going to strengthen with every passing day. No matter what happens in the connection, no matter what is going on in the connection right now, whatever comes in the coming days time, but with every passing day, whether you see it or you don't, the connection is definitely getting strengthened and more, solid and deep. I feel like, the connection is pretty much like I feel like, with the energy of the strength card here, it seems like, you understand the person, whoever it is that you're dealing with, a bit too much, more than they would like to give out. This person could be somebody who's very secretive when it comes to their emotions, feelings, but yes, you understand them so well that they at times get intimidated with you or your presence as well. But yes, they do acknowledge that. They do acknowledge the strength that you give to this person. I feel like, there is this unsaid or unexpressed, feeling that this person has for you. But yes, this person really enjoys being loved by you, is what I'm picking up. And I do see that this connection is going to be like, the bonding between the two of you is definitely going to get strong as you pass more time with this person, as you spend more time with this person. I would definitely suggest you, even if you are having no communication or some sort of, lack of communication, or you think the connection is going so slow right now, I would suggest you to start using one affirmation. Um, Name the person and say, like for instance, the person's name is John. John is wishing to spend more and more time with me. Keep repeating that affirmation to yourself. Now, if you want to have personal affirmations from me, from the the spiritually charged one or the other one, you can check the description box. But yes, I feel like, with this energy here, I would definitely suggest, especially if you are having no communication or very less communication, you can start saying that affirmation to yourself again and again and again and again, until unless it becomes a belief and until unless it starts showing up in your reality. Because I do see that the connection is pretty much like, dominated by one person. And I feel like, right now, even if the person that you are dealing with, you always have the power to switch the energies. You can have the power in your hand when you start believing so. And I do see the connection is definitely going to get strengthened, because you both are soulmates, and eventually you're going to be like, giving into this connection mutually. But yes, it might take time. It might come in, in cycles. But I feel like, right now the connection is definitely gaining the momentum there. I do see some happy times that you're going to spend with this person as well. For some of you, very few of you, maybe one or two is going to get married to the person, or if not, then yes, you will be spending some time alone with this person. Maybe you will be vacationing with this person, maybe you're going to be going on dates with this person, because I do see happy times coming up for the two of you. It's not going to be an easy journey is what I'm picking up, but yes, the energies of this connection is gaining momentum positively for sure. Let's see what the oracle has to add to the reading. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Like I said, you always have the power to change. You always have the power to switch the charge of this connection. I feel like, the moment you start saying the things that you are saying, like, this person really, liking to spend more and more time with you, that's going to start showing up in the reality. That's going to start reflecting in his or her behavior. So use that to the fullest advantage of the situation. I feel like, the energies are very good, considering the fact maybe initially if the momentum is very slow paced, but yes, I feel like, this person is definitely feeling for you now, is maybe I can say falling for you now. Maybe they have taken their time, but now things are kind of changing, things are getting positive in this connection. Try to get some blessings from blessing prayers of the animals and babies. You can do that by feeding some animals if you can. It doesn't have to be, it can be birds, animal, any creature basically. You can do that. If not, then you can spend happy time with babies if you can. If you can donate something to babies, that too is going to do good for you. Brings, when I say babies, it can be like, children or babies would be good enough in this particular situation, or maybe the elderly people as well. Try to donate something or try to bring some happiness on their faces. That too is going to ease things up in your life regarding this particular situation, regarding this particular person, and the connection that you have with a specific someone. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for you for this reading. If the reading resonates with you, do like, subscribe, and share. If you're willing to get a personal reading or personalized affirmations, you can check the description box for further details on that. Let's move on to the pile pink. For those of you who are choosing pink pile, let's see what is going to be the future of this connection. Let's see with the tarot first, and then then we're going to include the oracle card here. Let's see what is going to be the future of this connection. When I say future, means the near 1 month future from now onwards, whenever you're checking this reading. Page of Cups. Somebody is really feeling emotional. They really want to express their heart out to the other person. It can be you, it can be the person that you are dealing with as well. Let's see more cards here. Ace of Wands. A new beginning is definitely, something that this person really desires, but at the same time, they are not coming forward. There is some sort of mental blocks coming from either one of you, or it can be from both ends. Now, why I feel like, it can be from both ends, because I feel like, the new beginning can happen anytime, but this needs to go. The mental blocks around it needs to go. Now, it's very important for everybody out there to understand one thing. This energy, the Eight of Swords energy, is always self-imposed blocks. It can be from your end too. Let me give you an example. Maybe for some of you, you're going to be saying like, no, my person is the one who is blocking this connection, or the energies, good times in this connection, because they are not giving into this connection. Now, how you are blocking in the same situation still is you thinking of that is also a block. You thinking that, okay, my person is not ready, they are too busy, they are workaholic, this and that too is blocking the connection from your end. The moment you bring your focus to what you want, what you desire, is the moment when you will start releasing this negativity from the connection from their end as well, because it's always what you are heavily thinking. Whenever you think of this person, you feel like, nah, they will never give into this connection. Why? Because they are too busy, they have other things to do, they have this, they have that. The moment you forget what they are like, busy with, or what is their block, and you take the charge of this connection or the situation in your hands, where you start feeling like, oh my god, this person is now opening up about their feelings for me. It is very easy for this person to open their heart up to me. That's going to be the time when you are going to start seeing some positive changes coming from the person, because I feel like, there is this time new beginning that is going to happen. But the only thing is, your person could be holding their emotions back, and you are having mental blocks around it now. It's more like, you both want it. This is something which is going to happen eventually, but somebody needs to work on the fears right now. This person has the fear of expression. They feel like, they don't want to get vulnerable, to get hurt. Maybe they have had a bad past with you or with somebody else. When it comes to you, you have started feeling bad around this situation because you feel like, this person will never open up, and maybe because of this, maybe because of that. Now you both have your, certain blocks. This person could be emotionally, it's very hard for them to open up. That could be the energy of the person that you are dealing with. Now, since this connection, this situation has been so for quite some time, you might be feeling like maybe it's never gonna work out. So that thing, when you say to you, is something that you cement that certain belief. It's never gonna work out. Okay, the universe is saying, is gonna say yes. Okay, that's gonna happen. Now it's very important for you to understand where you are doing things wrong and where the other person is doing things wrong. You have to focus on yourself first. You have to amend the mindset, whatever it is that is blocking your path right now. You have to work on that. As you do so, the universe is going to help the other person to unblock themselves as well. So I feel like, somebody really wants to make some effort in this connection. They really want to come forward and express their love that they are feeling for you. Their love is definitely getting stronger for you. Their feelings, emotions are definitely getting stronger for you. But at the same time, I feel like, the new beginning is, within this connection, is kind of, far away from both of you. Why? Because of the blocks that you have to become the better version of yourself. They have to become the better version of self. This is a twin flame journey that you are in right now. You would both be okay meeting up for sex, for physical pleasures, but when it comes to emotions, this person is never gonna open up. You're gonna always feel blocked because of their attitude towards this connection. So what is important here is know your worth. What do you want? What do you desire? Know that you are worthy of love. Know that this person is always ready to give you that. Start making that your new belief, and that's going to be the reality. Now if you don't work on those things, I feel like, it's going to be like a thing that you both wish around. Like, you're going to be wishful around this connection, that yes, one day we will be like doing this and that, but things will not move forward until and unless you work on your block, they work on their block. And if you could work on the block, I do see you having a new beginning. If you don't work on the block, I do still have, this, I do still see this energy coming in the connection where you might meet for, for sexual pleasures with this person, but it's not going to go ahead than that. So it's up to you. If you want to go with that, go ahead with that. But if you want this connection to flourish into something beautiful, something meaningful, something fulfilling, you really have to start believing that this person is falling in love with you. This person is expressive. This person is, you have to start using some affirmations around that. That's going to help you a lot. Unblock yourself and unblock the other person as well. You can also use scripting to change this person's attitude towards this connection as well. That too is going to help you a lot. Let's see what the oracle has to add to the reading. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace the new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Whatever past that you had with this person, you really have to let that past go. For some of you, maybe you have certain love for a specific someone, but you are not opening about that, love that you have for this person out of your fear of being, or maybe you have fear that they are going to reject you. Maybe that's the reason why you are holding yourself back. The only fear that you need to work on is to unblock yourself from the, or just release that fear that you are having, and take on the, have faith and take on to this opportunity to open up your heart to the other person that you are, maybe in love with. There are some mental blocks. Definitely you have to become the better version of yourself to have what you desire. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your past dictate your current situations or your actions towards it. Work on the things so you could have the wishes fulfilled life in the 1 month time. So yeah, this is pretty much it coming up for the people who chose the pink pile. Let's move on to the last pile, which is the blue pile. Let's see, for the people who are choosing blue pile, let's see what's going to happen for you. What's the future of this connection within 1 month time? I'm going to start with the tarot first. Let's see, what is the future of this connection? Let's see. The Hermit, there's a strong hope, positivity. there is this wishful thinking when it comes to this connection that you have with a specific someone. It can be something beautiful, it can be something fulfilling, it can be something that you desire. There is a strong possibility of this connection into turning into something beautiful. But for that, you really have to stop overthinking. You have to stay positive though, but don't overthink, don't overanalyze situations. Let's see more cards here. Four of Cups and Knight of Wands. Wow. I feel like the person that you are dealing with. Maybe you are in no communication with that specific someone, and this person is definitely thinking of the offer that you made to them. Um, this person, whoever it is, now feeling that yes, this can be the one. You could be the one for them. They are considering that. They are considering this connection. They are seeing the possibilities of this connection going well for them. They are considering but the thing here is, maybe the issue here could be that when you think of when they think of you, maybe they would indulge into overthinking, and that's gonna stop them. It's that energy is what I'm picking up. They do see the possibility of better future with you, but maybe they overthink about the past that they had with you. Now that is something that they, either they let go of then, or if they start feeling the emotions that they're currently having for you get overwhelmed for them, where they take the step forward towards you in this connection, ignoring the past, ignoring what has happened between the two of you. It's going to be very crucial time for this person when it comes to them making a decision around this connection that they have with you, because I do see that they are considering your offer, your love, your connection. Why? Because they have other opportunities, they have other offers coming in their way, but they don't see it as promising as you used to be for them. They don't find the love that you used to give them. They don't find them attractive enough as they used to see you attractive. I feel like this person is more passionately drawn towards you than anybody else. I feel like there is that kind of a thing. Now what holds them back is their emotional needs. I feel like they do find you somebody who's good enough for sex and all those things, but when it comes to seeing a person from the perspective whether you could be a better spouse for them or not, that's something which kind of confuses them. That's something they are trying to weigh out, all the options that they have, and they are considering you for sure. I feel like this person is going to be making a move towards you after they have realized that yes, you are the one that they want. They have other opportunities is what I'm picking up, but they are not feeling interested in them. They don't feel like as if they excite them. You are the one who they want, who they like to be with, maybe because you pamper them so well. Maybe love them so badly that they are really needing that kind of attention towards them, which they don't find around them right now. They do have offers for sure. I feel like I'm not saying that this person could be dating someone else, but they could be. But I feel like this person definitely has some other options too, but they are not interested in them. They are thinking of you. The universe is basically guiding them towards you is what I'm picking up. So I do see that things are going to change in this connection between the two of you. They will be reaching out to you. That's what I'm sure about. It might happen in the 1 month time, but it might take long as well. But yes, they are definitely thinking about you, and they are trying to consider this connection to be the one. Let's see what the oracle has to add to the reading. Ooh, soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. If you really want to make this connection work, start acting as if this person is already with you. They have already chosen you. They have already understood the connection, and now they are. I do see with the Four of Cups, like I mentioned earlier, I do see that there is some sort of pull that they have for you, but they are not sure yet. It's more of that energy. But the moment you start acting as if they have already come back to you, they have already proposed you, that's gonna start happening for you in this connection, because this person, whoever it is that you are asking about, is your soulmate. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for you for this reading. If the reading resonates with you, do like, subscribe, and share. If you're willing to get a personal reading, you can always reach out to me for that on my email ID in the description box. Till I do the next reading for you guys, take care. Bye bye.